Nothing even matters. No one loves me better. I want this forever. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. I sleep between us, nothing. It's all that we're frontin' and Hollywood is home now. It's just a house that is haunted where I spend all my time thinking of all your lies and color. You're switching up on everyone who loves you. This came from me creating a playlist. I created a playlist specifically for Scorpio and Aquarius placements. Specifically placements that are similar to mine. So I'm a Scorpio Sun, Aquarius Moon. So I made a playlist full of Scorpio Sun artists and Aquarius Moon artists. Or some that have both. And it got me thinking, damn, why are we like this? Because why are we like this? And when I was making the playlist, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing the research and I'm finding all these other people. I'm like, oh hell yeah, this playlist is banging. Then I realized there are just about 2 emotions that I'm feeling. Deeply depressed and in love. And it just got me thinking, our yearning is gonna be the death of us. Because every Scorpio that I know and that I've gotten close with, it is a similar problem. I think we have a problem with yearning. And I don't think that it's necessarily in a delusional way, like with Pisces placements, right? I think that we feel emotions so intensely that we expect other people to also feel the emotions very intensely. But it's also it presents itself in this weird way, right? Because Scorpios are seen as mysterious. We don't wear our heart on our sleeves, and we don't necessarily show that vulnerable side of us, but it doesn't negate the fact that we're still feeling these things. And I think that that gets us in a bunch of tricky situations, right? Some artist, just off the top of my head, says, Mariah the Scientist. Like, just those two alone, they give off very pick me to the outside. They give off very bird, and all of their songs are just about like their introspection on their part or their love life. And I don't think it's because they, I can't speak for them because I don't know them, but I think love is so critical for us because it has the capacity to expel us in so many ways, but also just like ruin us because we will just go all in on that shit. Sir, it is that damn astrology. Frank Ocean, The Weeknd. I'm trying to find my notes so that I can go through all of the ones that I found. Oh, here it is. Lil Peep, depressed or yearning over somebody. Willow Smith, very introspective. Big feelings. We have big feelings. And everybody labels us as this mysterious cold sign. But we know that we're feeling shit 30 times. We're feeling emotions that humans probably never even experienced before. Like, we're unlocking new emotions every day, I swear. And that is so hard to deal with when it's difficult for you to express it or show it or trust people with that type of vulnerability. So my theory is that when it gets to that point where you let somebody in and you tell them about these newfound emotions or the depths that you can go with these emotions, right? It's like you're in the society. And another trait with a Scorpio is that we're super loyal. And that loyalty doesn't even have to necessarily look like the traditional sense of loyalty where it's like you're with one person or whatever, because then people say like Scorpios are cheaters or blah blah blah. Like Sir made that whole made those songs about like cheating on his wife, and then he went on stage and was like crying about it or whatever, right? Because it's like that loyalty doesn't fade even though you make certain decisions for yourself, right? Because I don't know, I can't speak for all Scorpios because another thing with Scorpios is that we have so many different stages versus the other signs that have like two or three. We have about seven, I think. And so wherever you get them on the spectrum, they have those emotions, but it's similar to a human. And it's like if you're at the bottom of those stages of healing and development and growth, right? You're a baby. You're volatile. You feel these crazy ass emotions. You don't know how to handle them and you don't know what to do with them. And then the more that you come into yourself and the more that you heal and you grow, you're able to navigate the world a little better with this inner world that you have. I don't know. I got on this whole fucking loophole just thinking about how all of these fucking celebrities are Scorpios and then just consuming their art and being like, damn, why are we like this? Because I'm one listening to it because I relate to it. But then this is also the type of media that I like to consume, right? I like to consume dark stuff or I like to consume romance. Like there's no in between. Give me something super psychological and dark or give me something super sappy. Like the sappiest shit on the market, I will eat that shit up. I love it. And a lot of my friends are like that too. My best friend is a Scorpio. She be yearning. She be yearning. And I've also been close friends with other Scorpios and they're the same. Like, okay, let me keep going down the list. So who did I say? Lil Peep, Will Smith, Frank, SZA, The Weeknd, and then Lord, Drake. York is a triple Scorpio, which is like fuck. And then the Aquarius moons have Solange, which X is an Aquarius Sun Scorpio moon, dark or yearning. Billie Eilish is an Aquarius moon. Oh, The Weeknd is an Aquarius Sun Scorpio moon. It's either or. I don't really remember. King Cruel is a Scorpio rising. Kate Cudi is an Aquarius Sun Scorpio rising. Grimes is an Aquarius moon. Kurt Cobain is an Aquarius moon. Minnie Riperton is a Scorpio. Sampha is a Scorpio. So this just puts into perspective the art and the artists and languages and people that you can recognize, right? And this is just music artists. I didn't even get down into like actors or visual artists, you know, I didn't even get down that rabbit hole yet. And it's just, I just feel like it's so hard being ruled by Pluto and Mars. It's so freaking hard. And it's even difficult to describe. It's worse for me because I got that tism, but I just be feeling shit and I be feeling like I'm going crazy. And sometimes when I talk to people about my emotions, because one thing, I'm very tapped into my emotions because I'm a very logical feeler, which is not natural for how I am as a Scorpio, but I think it's a mix of the autism and the Aquarius placements that I have, right? So I spend a lot of time with myself thinking about the things that I experience and the things that I feel because one, it's very difficult for me to pinpoint them and name them. So I have to think about it and ruminate it. And it's like, I know I feel something brewing in my body, but what is it? And I'm thinking and I'm thinking and I'm thinking. So I'm observing myself and I'm thinking. So it gets like, I know myself well. I don't even know. I started talking and I went on a tangent. I don't remember what my point was. I think my point was that it's difficult for me to, when I'm explaining it, and people are like, what the fuck? Or I've gotten dramatic a lot or overthinking a lot, but it's like, I'm explaining the things that I feel. That's just objective. You know what I mean? And, yeah, it's a lot. And I struggle really bad with yearning. It is like the worst shit ever. And this, I can get really maladaptive. When I was younger, I used to be super maladaptive, and I still am like that now. But I also project my feelings or outsource my need for yearning by consuming certain media too. I love any TV show with a romance. Um, I will romanticize people and experiences or project ideas of my desires onto experiences. And I'm aware about it, so I try not to let that ruin my ability to be present, right? But I know that it's there. And it doesn't necessarily go away. But I also protect it more because when I was younger and I was naive, I would just love so freely, right? And you can't do that because people suck. But fuck, I hate being a yearner sometimes because it's like, stand up, stand for something else. Fuck. But that is what will get the most feeling out of me, honestly. Live, laugh, love. Anything that got to do with living, laughing, and loving. cooking up something, cooking up something. So yeah, I don't even remember. I feel like I had a point with this that I wanted to say, but I don't remember it. I think, all in all, yearning might be the death of Scorpio placements, yes. But I think we are a perfect representation of how transformation and embracing deep, passionate, and intense emotions can create something beautiful. I think a lot of Scorpios find success because they are authentically showing up and expressing themselves in whatever medium that they choose to do so, right? And because there's so much power in these intense emotions that we feel, we're able to relate to so many people or empathize with so many people or capture so many moments, describe so many moments, and it can be very beautiful, even though sometimes it is very torturous for us. Like, damn, you listen to some of old Mariah, girl, you always crying about somebody, but it's like, yeah, you are. One week situationship, damn, devastated, heartbroken. Like, it really get like that. So yeah, shout out to all the Scorpio placements in the world. Killing it.